Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show here on KOXE. I am Derek Stuckley, along with Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett. Of course, the football season ended Friday night, Coach. Not really what we were wanting, not what we expected. Sometimes life goes that way, so just get your thoughts on the game Friday night.
Yeah, number one, our kids played with great heart and great passion the entire game. Really pleased with that. Of course, as we said, it didn't go our way. Had an opportunity to be up 24-12 at half and didn't get that done, but did take the lead into halftime. Came out the second half. The weather was bad. It was bad for both sides. Just simply didn't execute. I don't want to do too much to take away what our kids did this year. I don't want it to be a negative situation. It's a simple fact. Don't win a state championship, everybody's going to lose at some point. It just happened for us a little bit earlier than we wanted, but apparently that's what we deal with. But our kids fought extremely hard. They never gave up. Simply turnovers, penalties, getting behind the chain, and then not getting off the field defensively and giving them big plays was the difference in the game. And it all developed in the second half, and it was and all that. But you know what? They were in the same element as we were. They're just 50 yards away from us on the other side of the field. So I had to Grant Freeman and his coaching staff and his kids for putting together a great second half, and they got us. And it is what it is, and all you can do is look at it, learn from it, grow from it, move on, and be better because of it. I saw great character in our kids. They never quit. I saw a lot of hurt after the game, a lot of loving going on, and it shows me that our kids are committed to the program. They invested a lot of time and effort into it. It was difficult for them to see that it had come to an end. But once you get in the locker room and you're still loving up on those kids and you're talking and it sinks in and, they're resilient. They start smiling. They bounce back. They're joking on the bus, enjoying the fact that they were successful. You can't look at it as they were losers. They were district champs first time in a long time. They were by-district champs and they were area champs. Collected 3 gold balls. They set for our younger classes, our junior highs, and then those little lions that want to grow up and be like them one day. And our goal is to continue to get back on track and be on that track of what we want our program to be. And that senior class sure did set the example for that through their course of their high school career and having a desire to grow and to be better and never surrender. And they exemplified that all year. So I'm extremely pleased with our kids. Like I said, it's not what we wanted, and everybody knows that, but I'm extremely pleased with our kids, and I love every one of them, and I'm going to miss a whole bunch of them. But now we're getting them prepared for whatever comes next. A lot of them will go to basketball or go to soccer. Soccer kicked off today for their girls and boys, so their first practice today. We got several kids that play soccer on the football team, and then basketball, our boys. The rest of the guys that have already been out there working, so help them get to where they need to be, and they can go have success in basketball and continue our program. Hopefully the rest of the year will be outstanding. So I think we kicked it off well, so looking forward to a great year.
So 10 wins this season. Just kind of talk about how maybe this year with all the success we've had from varsity down, this year's kind of the launching point. This is where we start, and then in the years forward we kind of take off from here.
Yeah, it's year 5, and I always say you can tell your program after 4 or 5 years, and from 7th grade on up, our coaches have done an outstanding job. Our kids have done an outstanding job buying into what we do and how we do it, and the result of that is they're becoming successful. So really pleased with from bottom, all the way from the bottom floor at the junior high, all the way to the varsity level at the high school, the successes our kids are having. And I contributed to them. They work extremely hard. They put in the time, and also contribute that to our coaching staff. Our coaching staff, you won't find a staff that works harder than our coaches. They put in multiple hours. They're workers. They're consistent. They don't take that. They're there every day, committed to our kids and committed to the program. And the result of that is you create winners win, and winning environments win. So I'm really pleased and excited about the vision that we started and where we're at this point. Now we continue to grow that from here. Never can promise victories and all that, but we can promise a great product and a great work ethic. We got a great foundation. Our numbers are strong right now. As a coach, on the way home, already talking about the future and start thinking about lineup. All of a sudden, you just it's full of football life, really, and all of a sudden you're finished with one season, and then the next one already starts. And on the way home, we're talking about off seasons, and we're talking about personnel and growth in kids and potential and things like that. So it's exciting to have that opportunity. A lot of times in school our size, through a period of ups and a period of downs, and in your people, and your kids. So we're actually at a point where we feel like we're at an up and want to keep that there. And it starts with a hard work ethic. And those juniors that were following our seniors, it's time for them to rise up and determine what kind of off season they want to have, and what kind of weight program, and what kind of track program, and what kind of soccer program, and what kind of basketball program, and all that we want to have, and continue to grow our programs and use that time to compete, to become a greater competitor, and use the time in the weight room to become a better athlete, and the time on the track to become a faster athlete. And that's sort of what we do, and excited to see that happen, because we have kids that definitely will lead that.
With the end of the season, of course, we in the district still alive, so all district selections are out, and district champions pretty much dominated the selections.
We did, and had comments from coaches afterwards. Coach said every one of the awards that our kids received were well warranted. So we were excited about that, and we were very humbled in the fact that those coaches, majority of our kids were unanimous. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take about 45, 50 minutes to go
right
through that,
ahead.
because it could take that long.
It could.
It won't take that long, but I'll get through it. Superlatives. What is a superlative? If you don't know what that is, a superlative is an award that's given to a kid that once you receive that award, you get none other. So if you're, say, an offensive MVP, then you don't go get another position award or something like that, because you've already been told that you're the best in the district. So we were blessed to sweep that category almost, other than the newcomer of the year, and that was given to a kid from at Lubbock Estacada. But our district MVP was Chance Jones. Played quarterback for us to kick off the season against Big Spring. Helped us win that game, played both ways, and was outstanding. A linebacker, senior leader, captain for 2 years for us. That was a unanimous vote by our district. Our offensive MVP, again, unanimous, was Icall at quarterback. Offensive lineman of the year, unanimous, was Isaac Gray. And then when you go into our first team all-district offense.
You forgot defensive MVP.
Did I? Sorry. Defensive MVP. Big question mark there, huh? Quentin McCarty. Sorry, Quentin. I didn't mean to leave you out. Thanks for picking that up.
And don't forget Coach of the Year.
No,
either.
that doesn't matter. That was because of the kids. So if you look at first team all-district, Colin Anderson was first team all-district running back. Taylor Besant was first team all-district fullback, which is that sniffer tight end kid. Thad Hines and Jason Jackson were first team all-district receivers. Slade Espinosa was first team all-district right tackle, or offensive tackle. In second team all-district offensively, Jordan Leach was second team all-district receiver. Chris Robinson was second team all-district center. Ron Aguinaga was second team all-district lineman. And one disappointing part for me was Junior Martinez was second team all-district kicker. They gave first team all-district kicker to the kid from San Angelo. I think that was the only thing they put a kid up for, and I guess they felt sorry for him and gave it to him. But they didn't kick as many times as we did, and they didn't have many extra points as we did. So how he got that, I don't know, but he got it. So that's my negative spill. But Junior Martinez is definitely an MVP for us, but was awarded second team all-district kicker. First team all-district defense, Davis Lee, defensive line. Sam Coleman, first team all-district linebacker. Marcelo Hooker, Braden Dobb, first team all-district secondary. Junior Martinez, first team all-district punter. Team all-district D-line, Logan Knight. Second team all-district linebacker, Stevie Ramirez. Second team all-district secondary, Jake Jaton. And then utility special teams player of the year, Case Markham. So congratulations to them. And, of course, Damian Sanchez, honorable mention offensive line. Jalen Brown, honorable mention what do they call that? Linebacker. And then have one more. Jordan Nickerson, second team all-district secondary. So congratulations to those young men. Great examples, great leaders. Couldn't have done it without you. Those rewards are warranted and well-deserved. So congratulations, young men.
All right, so we turned the page on football. What else is going on, Coach?
Well, we had basketball. Remember, we had that crazy matchup in Glen Rose against
We
Brownwood
did.
and 6A Odessa. Our girls dropped that match. From what I understand, it was late in the game or towards the end of the game they dropped that match. But I can tell they're competing better. They're staying in every ball game. They may not be successful in those at the moment, but they're inching closer to that. With the young kids that Coach has, apparently they're performing really well. So congratulations to them. Of course, again, boys and girls soccer kicked off today. Their first practices are underway, so we'll get some soccer on the board here pretty quick with our boys and girls, and looking forward to seeing the product that we're able to put out on the field for them. Both our coaches, Coach Westerman and Coach Musqueda, are working extremely hard. They have always worked extremely hard, had great attitudes, and our kids love them. So looking forward to great things from them. Our girls will be at home tomorrow against Jim Ned. So will our boys. So we'll have both gyms packed. They'll kick it off at 4 o'clock in the gyms with our sub-varsity. So come out to Warren Gym and the auxiliary gym. Watch some boys and girls basketball tomorrow night. And then, of course, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, our boys will head to Dublin for the Dublin tournament, and our girls will head to Lorena for the Lorena tournament. Those times are to be determined. Still don't have anything on those yet.
So basketball will be getting some new players now. Do you know if they're going to be playing tomorrow night, or have you talked to Coach Parker about that?
I haven't. I got to work early this morning and got too busy doing my stuff, and then he's off doing his thing, and we're trying to wrap up football, get things turned in, get everything checked in, turned in, get those basketball kids to basketball practice as soon as we can get them. So he has them. Started passing out. We do evaluations with our seniors. They evaluate the program, and what they see is great about the program, and what they see needs improvement, because I want that feedback from our kids. We also start evaluating our kids that are coming back to give them a true understanding of where we feel they are as a coaching staff and the areas they need to grow. So we started working on that, and sort of let those other guys get on to their next thing and what they're doing. We sure don't want to hold Coach Parker up any longer, so we let those basketball guys get their stuff turned in and checked in with Coach Staggs and send them on their way. But if I'm betting, I'm not even going to say anything because I don't know. I don't want to say anything I don't know, but we'll see.
All right. Any other final thoughts on this year's football season, Coach?
Other than, our kids finished 10-3, and regardless of where we finished and ended, it's never where we want it to be. We want to get number 8 and win that win that state championship. But as we're talking on the way home as coaches, we had a good football team, and you had to be extremely blessed, very fortunate, very lucky, remain healthy. I didn't even mention that. We lost Conlon Anderson in the first half. Big, as you could tell, vital part of our football team. You have to remain healthy and get a lot of breaks in the course of games to have an opportunity to play for the state championship. I think it's a fine hair that you're trying to split. But our kids were very successful, 10-3 for the season. Even the 3 games that they weren't successful in, we felt like we had opportunities to win. They played with great heart and great passion, and to me they played in a way that's pleasing to be a Brownwood Lion and what we're looking for, with great character. The support that we had from the community the entire year, the school district, the administration, everybody involved. I mean, teachers helping kids be successful, to administration supporting everything that we needed to do, from facilities and those things, transportation, all that those kind of things that are involved in getting everybody to the game, and then getting to the stands and looking in the bleachers and seeing that they're packed, and we have great support from our community regardless of the weather, the temperature, anything like that. And of course, KOXE for covering this thing, man. It's a commitment by the entire community. It takes a village, and our village always shows up, doesn't it? So I'm extremely grateful for everyone, and grateful to be here myself. So, we're going to shut this chapter and start a new chapter today, and continue to grow the program and the community and our educational system and our kids in a way that only Brownwood can do it. So I'm extremely thankful and blessed to be here and to continue to do what we're doing.
Very well said, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else you want to mention,
Yeah,
Coach?
let's thank those that give us an opportunity to do this twice a week. Auto Glass Magic, Burner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, and Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investment, Henrik Medical, Howey Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Heartland Funeral Home, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter & Johnson Associates, Smith & Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
All right, that'll wrap up today's show. We'll be back Wednesday on KOXE, KOXE.com, the KOXE app, and the KOXE Facebook pages.
Have a great day, Brownwood.